Hi there, these comments are for Bilal, and I am Michael from OTC Online TOEFLcourse.com. Remember last week when we had our lesson when I was in Hemet, I was in the tent and I was coughing? I have the coronavirus, my friend. I'm in day 6. So I got tested on Sunday, and I'm in the middle of working through the virus right now. So I do have COVID 19. And I think you're asking me in our TOEFL private lesson, you're asking me, are you feeling okay, whatever? And it turns out I actually have the virus. So right now I'm about 60% capacity. So my energy level is very low. I got a lot of fatigue. I got a lot of body aches and pains, and I have congestion in my in my chest. But I never had a fever. Think about it. Not once. As far as I can tell, I haven't had a fever yet, but I definitely have the COVID 19 virus. Okay, so let's take a look at. You're having me look at an integrated writing practice test, right? So I scored it at. You're right around a 4.0, 25 points out of 30 on this, and I think your organization is clear. You have the most important points, I think, from the reading and the listening passage. You you have some problems with maybe some sentence structure, word choice, some of those things. So let's take a look at one of the paragraphs. So let's do paragraph 2. First, according to the reading, the inconsistency. I'm going to put inconsistence. The inconsistency in the clothes of the woman in the portrait could provide an evidence is an uncount noun. Could provide evidence that it is not a genuine piece of Rembrandt. Or how about if we take the word Rembrandt like this, get rid of the prepositional phrase there. Furthermore, the author explains that since Rembrandt and I think I'm going to just make it consider details in his paintings. He would not have, this is a grammatical issue, he would not have dressed the woman in a luxurious coat with a fur collar and a white linen cap that is only known to be worn by servants, because that way shows inconsistency. On the other hand, the professor refutes this idea because she argues that she argues that the fur coat was added to the paint. You want to put painting hundreds of years after it was painted by Rembrandt. Also, the professor clarifies that the fur was added to give the painting more value and to provide the lady more. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what you're trying to say here. More artistic image, maybe? Yeah, I don't know. I may have to lower this a little bit. I think I'm not going to correct all the errors. We can do this during our tutorial visit if you want, but yeah, you have quite a few language use issues going on in this one. So I'm going to put you at maybe 24 on this one because of some of those problems. So give yourself, it's easy for me to say, but try to give yourself a little bit of time when you get to the end of writing this, maybe 3 minutes or 2 minutes, you can kind of make a few corrections, before you send it to me. And look for any problems you might have with maybe verbs or sentence structure, anything like that. All right, and thank you for doing this writing practice test.